Hi guys, this is Norm from the Board Game Museum. Welcome, and today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Fruito Play. Now, Fruito Play is a little trick-taking card game, and the object of this game is you're going to be trying to score the most amount of points. You're going to be collecting different sets of fruit, but you have to be careful of the rotten fruit. So, let's check it out. So in this game, you're going to be playing with cards that have 4 different fruits on them, numbered 1 through 20. And the fruits that you're going to be having are apples, strawberries, figs, and bananas. Now, each of these fruits are going to have a rotten version of the fruit, and they're going to be marked here by the black background on the number 13 card. And what this card is going to do, it's going to cancel out one of the cards that you got. So this is a trick-taking game, and the way this works, you're going to put 7 cards here in what is called the river, and you're going to go ahead and put the first card up. In order to win this card, there's a few ways you can do it. If you happen to have a card of the same fruit, say a banana, you can win the banana in a couple of ways. Let's say player 1 played the 12 over here, and let's say player 2 played the 7. The way you're going to win it is whichever card has the number that is closest to the target card over here. So this one is only 4 away, this one's further. So in this case, player 2 would get the cards. Now, another way you can win is if nobody ends up playing the banana in this case. Let's say someone played an 11 and another person played a 19. You're going to go ahead and just look at the number of those cards, and you're going to go ahead and see who's closest. Right here, 19 is going to be closest, so he will go ahead and take these 2 cards. So let's say you happen to have a situation like this, where all the cards are tied. In this case, all the cards are going to be canceled out, and this card is going to go ahead and get tossed. Now, if you ended up with a situation like this, where you had 2 of the closest cards that were tied, these cards are going to get removed, and whatever cards are left are going to go ahead and get factored in. Since the 2 is the only one left, he will go ahead and win this trick. So after the trick is won, you're going to go ahead and replace the river card with a new target card, and then you will go ahead and continue play as normal until you get to the very last card. So any player that does not win the trick will be able to go ahead and draw a card and put it into their hand. Now, there's 3 rounds in this game, and so when it gets to the next round, the player who has the lowest score is going to get to pick from one of these collective cards over here. And let's say he picks the banana and he puts over here. What this simply means is that this is going to add 1 point value to everybody's banana piles. And in the 3rd round, a player with the lowest score will go ahead and pick. Let's say he picks this one. Now you'll see that there are 2 fruits. So essentially what this means is this is going to add 2 cards to everybody's apple pile. So the way scoring works is you're going to go ahead and count up the fruits of each of your columns, and you're going to multiply the pile that has the most amount of fruit with the pile that has the least amount of fruit. Now, the first thing you'll have to do is you're going to have to go ahead and take your rotten apple card, and with the rotten apple card, he's going to have to go ahead and just basically take out one of these cards and discard it. So let's say he picks the 12. So right now he's got 1, 2, some of these cards are going to have double fruits on them like this. So this is 3, 4, and this is 5, this is 3, and this is 2. So what he'll do is he'll take this, which is 5, this which is 2, and he'll multiply them together, and that will give him 10 points. And then after you score, everyone's scored, to go ahead and take these cards, shuffle them back into the deck, and you'll start your next round. And the player that has the most amount of points at the end of 3 rounds is going to win the game. So I've seen some trick-taking games lately which have been changing the rules up of standard games like, say, spades or hearts. You're usually just trying to win tricks and trying to win a certain amount of tricks or bidding on them. But now trick-taking games have kind of changed, and this is one of these examples. With this one, you're going to have a river of cards, and one of those cards is going to get placed in the middle of the table, and you're going to be playing around that card. Now, another thing is you're not trying to get like a trump or anything like that. If you want to win the card, you're just trying to see if you can get your number closest to that particular card, and also trying to see if you can maybe get the suit of that card. But if you don't, you can still win it. Also, if there are tied cards, that can change up the trick, because you're going to be removing those cards, and whoever's left over is going to end up winning it. Now, this game is about trying to collect the most amount of fruits in some cases and the least amount of fruits in other cases. And that rotten fruit can kind of mess things up, but not too bad. It'll just take one of the fruits away, and you can only lose it if you have that particular fruit. But using the little scoring system, it works. And also on subsequent rounds, whoever has the lowest score is going to be able to play a specific card that's going to give you more points for a specific fruit. So that can kind of help them catch up. So this is a very simple game, very easy to play. Definitely could see this game being used as a filler. It's a good trick-taking game. If you like trick-taking games, this is one I would recommend checking out. It's really easy, and it's got some cool little mechanics and ways to score and trying to win these tricks as well. Good little game. All right, guys, that's my review of Fruito Play. We'll see you. Keep on gaming. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be aware of more videos that we've got coming out. Talk to y'all later. Take care.